I graduated college at the very beginning of the pandemic, so May 2020. And as you can imagine, there weren't a lot of psychological jobs or psychological research jobs out there. So I actually had a former superintendent reach out to me, and he offered me a teaching job in West Texas. And he was like, I think you'd really love it. And he knew that my mom and sister were also in education. So he put that opportunity out there, and I was eager for a job. So I took that opportunity, and that has been the best thing that I've done.
I really like how Ms. Banda teaches us. I like the Club Friday. Like we do some like drawing and all that stuff on this year.
Her environment, her culture of her students. Each student is participating. They take on her personality where they're very welcoming to each other. So they will help each other with different tasks. They encourage one another. She does this thing at the beginning of every day where they chant how important they are as little people. And I think that chant motivates them to get through their day.
We do have on our whiteboard a mood feelings chart that I actually learned from one of our professional developments. And so it has their picture on it and a little magnet. And then in the morning, as they're moving their magnets from school and from home to school, they go and they move their mood magnet. And then it kind of gives me a feel of, okay, how are we feeling? And I can specifically and privately check in with those students and make sure that, one, that I'm listening and just hearing them out, and then two, that I can follow up with some kind of action, whether they need to use a calm down area, whether maybe they need a visit with our counselor, Mrs. Powell. So I really try to remind them that I'm here for them. I want them to feel supported, and I want them to feel safe and excited to learn.
Miss Banda is a really good person. We like learn math, knowledge, and skills, and integrity, and all that stuff that we do. That she loves all of us in her classroom.
She has all these new ideas. She started market days with us at the end of the year to help with financial literacy. She has just brought so many ideas to our school. She's very good at building those relationships with her students, and she's always making sure that they have got what they need. She keeps like ice packs in her refrigerator if they're hurt. She's just always taking care of them, hugging them, and so she's always willing to go the extra mile.
I had a student that's in our AE class, and this student would come into our classroom for some general education minutes. And in the beginning of the year, this student did not want anything to do with us. They were not a fan of, participating in any activities, anything like that. And by the end of the year, this student was able to not only participate in our group activities, but was able to express their emotions verbally. And that was, I could get emotional thinking about it, but it was just so amazing to see that amount of growth in just one school year. I feel like there's no amount of schooling and preparing that you can do to prepare you for what it's actually like to have your own room. But as long as you remember that it's what your passion is for teaching, whether that's passionate for teaching math or just seeing their growth, I would say just be patient with yourself and know that this is a job that creates all jobs, and it's important, and that you can do it.